Hi guys, I'm editing today's video and I just wanted to say this is a day in the life of me, Leah Bree Happy, where I follow my intuition everywhere I go. And I have decided that I'm gonna live from my heart space and not from my head space. So this is a day in the life of me living from my heart space. Enjoy. This is a 20-minute drive from where I live. I'm buying a house in Alpine with $3 million in cash. Cash money. It is October 3rd, 2024, and I am documenting this because I'm about to buy a house with $3 million in cash. And it's in the woods at the corner of a mountain. I am buying a house with $3 million in cash from all my YouTube ad revenue because I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge to give to you. If you're seeing this right now, it's because you're meant to see that. We're meant to be together. I am buying a house with $3 million in cash from ad revenue on my YouTube channel. This is my backyard. I am declaring it. If you live from your heart space, you can manifest everything your heart desires. If you just understand the power of your heart. Do you understand the power of your heart? Blinded. Back in 2019, I had a wake-up call where I saw 1111 everywhere. It was on the kitchen timer, it was in the bathroom, on the washing machine, it was everywhere. And now I'm wearing it on my neck. Welcome back to another video. The lighting isn't very good here. Hi! So I am here in my living room with a new video, and now I have determined that I am no longer making videos about just human design. I'm gonna be coming on here with any thoughts that I have, any ideas that I want to bring to you about how life works and how reality is actually subjective to you. Like, everyone's reality is different. As of right now, someone's reality is picking up their kids from school. Someone's reality is in a war zone. Someone's reality is at a coffee shop, working on their laptop. Everyone's reality is different, and it's all a plan, basically, for you. Your individual reality is for you, all the challenges that you have, all the ideas that come to you, all the people that come into your life, all the like pain, suffering, all of those things are there for you to bring you back to the reality of life and of love. So if you are thinking thoughts with love, if you are making decisions out of love for yourself and for others, then you're gonna have a different reality than someone who's betraying others, lying to others, doesn't care about others. Everyone's reality is different. And I want to create a community of people who understand, basically similar to the teachings of Neville Goddard. And there's a really great channel. The channel is named Elmer, E-L-M-E-R Jr., and I forget the last name. But his videos have inspired me to come on here and tell you my own story, to tell you my own manifestation techniques, to tell you my manifestation beliefs in the reality that I am living. So way back in 2019, I had a spiritual awakening. I'm gonna call it a spiritual awakening. I never knew what a spiritual awakening was. And because reality is the way it is, everything was helping push me into the direction of having a spiritual awakening. So I was I'll be 40 next week on October 10th. And I want to put this video out before I turn 40, because back in 2019, it was September, and you can actually see the video on my channel. I will link it wherever you can link videos of the day that I had the spiritual awakening and all the ideas that came to me. But basically what happened is I was in a pretty rough spot in my life. I had two kids under two, and I was really struggling to be like happy, motivated, energetic. Life was really, really hard for me at that time. My house was under construction, walls were off, and I never imagined that I would have kids with walls off and floors all covered in dust. Ever since I was a child, I imagined a beautiful home, and then all I could focus on was like getting my kids their clothes on and like giving them their beautiful home and taking care of them in a beautiful home and just like having a great mom life. Obviously, it was pretty great that I even had kids, because in 2013, 2014, 2015, I couldn't get pregnant. I got pregnant in July of 2016. So I was thrilled to be a mom, but it wasn't what I envisioned. And sometimes you can be depressed because your life does not line up with what you envisioned it to look like. Tony Robbins, I'm a certified life coach through Tony Robbins' organization, and a quantum human design family life coach. But basically, what depression is and can be, it also can be issues in your body that you have to heal. But for the most part, like a feeling of I'm depressed can come from, why is my life like this? And I never imagined it to be like this. And then you can get depressed. And that even helps you push you in the right direction, get you out of that depressed mode if you want to. You have to want it. So these are the things that I have learned through my spiritual awakening and through my life journey of being alive for 40 years coming up next week. And I need to share this with others because we are here on the planet to help one another. So if you're seeing this video, it's because you're meant to see it, and I'm meant to give you some kind of information that maybe help you along on your journey. But I have a big vision right now to make videos every day, or as much as I can every week, helping you along your journey of life. Because I see a lot of people out there that are not living like happy, fulfilled lives. And I have found the secret to a fulfilled, happy life. And I had to do a lot to get here. I had to pretty much destroy everything that I had built since I was the age of 20. So I was married for 16 years. And now I'm not married, and I've been not married for almost 3 years. So I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that life is pushing you. The keys to fulfillment, are you ready? Are growth and contribution. Are you growing? Are you contributing outside yourself? If you are not, you're gonna feel like something's missing. There is a channel on here called Scammer Payback, and they've been making videos where they catch scammers scamming people and stop it for over 5 years. Tony Robbins has been doing seminars and helping people and life coaching and all the things as far as personal development goes since he was like 19 years old or 17 years old. And he is now, I think, in his 60s. So helping people never gets old. Helping people never gets tiring. And it's the keys to fulfillment. I'm just gonna try to set up like this. But are you growing? Are you contributing? And guess what? Those things make you look outside yourself and help others and to love others. You don't want to help someone who you don't love. For the most part, we have a very big heart, a very loving heart. Humans are very loving. And if someone is not acting in a loving way, it's because they are steeped in fear or depression, or they're hating their life somehow. You don't have to hate life. You can love life, and it can be something that you wake up every day and are really excited about, because we're actually a spiritual being. And so the book that I was reading that prompted my spiritual awakening was called The 4 Agreements. The 4 Agreements is basically a way to become personally free so that others cannot take you off your life's path. Human design helps you understand your life's path blueprint and give you some hints. But ultimately, you are a spiritual being made of energy. And when you die, your body stays here and your spirit travels on. No one can disagree with you or disagree with the fact that we are here to grow and learn and to be of service. No one can argue that. Every single person, every single thing in the universe contributes outside itself. So if you think about birds, they give us something. Ants, they do something that we need. Bees give us honey and pollinate plants. Worms aerate the soil. Like, everything contributes outside itself, and you can contribute outside yourself too, and you'll actually feel yourself come alive. That's why parents say that it's the most rewarding job, but it's also one of the hardest jobs. But we're contributing outside ourselves, and so we love it. Obviously, you need breaks. I need breaks. I can't be a mom every single day of the year, because then I would run empty on taking care of myself. And I'm already starting to age a little bit faster than I'd prefer because I have to do it all by myself. But I know I have the universe on my back. So all my videos now are going to be at least 20 minutes long. And they're designed to just like put on in the background while you're working or doing something. I know that when I was working a 9-to-5 job, or when I was taking care of my kids, that videos like this would have helped me and given me a lot of hope and encouragement. And so I am not only going to be making these videos, but I'm actually starting a community called The Heart Space, because the universe actually brings you everything that you want from your heart space. So, do you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Well, what are those reasons? Is it from your heart? Are all the reasons that you want to be a stay-at-home mom from your heart? Then the universe will bring it to you, because your heart is connected to the universe. So everything that you want from your heart, the universe will give you. So for the past 3 years, August marked 3 years of me living on my own and no longer being married. And I have 2 kids. I have them 50% of the time. And I have decided from my heart space that I do not want to work a job that prevents me from being with my kids. I want to be with my kids. I want to see them as much as I possibly can. I want to see them have their at school with their friends, and I want to have play dates with other kids' moms, and I just truly want that for my life. It makes me want to cry thinking about having to put them somewhere else while I go and do something else. But that's different for everyone. Some people, their heart space is to have kids, but maybe not have them with them all the time. To each their own, no judgment from me, but what is it that you want from your heart space? And right now, what I want from my heart space is to share with you that everything that you want from your heart space you get. I truly, truly want everyone to know, and I am so excited to keep sharing this message of you get everything from your heart space. And I don't care if you disagree. That's my experience, and I actually tested it out, and so far for the past 3 years I have not had to do that. And I do not have a husband, I do not make very much money, but what happened is my parents got an inheritance, and they have said that it would make them very happy if they can help me out so I can be with my kids more. But the thing is, I'm ready for them to stop giving me money, and so I have decided that from my heart space, I'm going to make videos for you so that you can know that this is real and it's time to share. So like once you learn something, then you share it with others, then other people can learn from your experiences and try it out in their own life. I was infertile for 4 years. I tried for 4 years and I couldn't get pregnant. I did get pregnant one time, and it was an empty sac. It was called a blighted ovum. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be a mom. And that thought just wrecked me. But then I went vegan, and I've been vegan for 9 years, and I've been eating whole food plants, smoothies, celery juice, all the things. This is dragon fruit, wild blueberry, banana smoothie. It is thebomb.com. So, are you living from your heart space? I walked into an art gallery, and this painting was on the wall. Do you see the glitter? It's kind of hard to tell. I have a light here, but you can see the glitter on the painting, and you can also see the jewels the jewels on her neck and her head, and the foil. So I walked in to an art gallery in Park City, and this painting had a light over it, and it was like, my heart literally skipped a beat, and I was like, I want that painting. I checked the painting price, and it said $16,000, and I was like, oh my gosh. But then I got, later on, the household that I was living in, half of that was mine, and I bought Miss Audrey Hepburn, and I got it from my heart space. I remember getting it, it felt like I was having the best day of my life. I felt high on just all the excitement and love inside of me. So I would love for you guys to comment down below heart space. And if you comment heart space, I will comment a heart back to you and ask you, what do you want to manifest from your heart space? And I want you guys to start trying it. So I'm gonna be starting a community. It costs $99 a month for me to start the community, but I'm not gonna charge you $99 a month. But link will be in the description. I'm going all in. I really, really hope that you guys join me, because I'm ready to start spreading the word of heart. The heart space is where you can manifest all your dreams and all your desires and have the best life, if that's what you truly want. Obviously, I will help you out with everything. I have spent thousands of dollars on coaching calls and on coaches and human design coaches and certifications so that I can be better, so I can be knowledgeable and share with you that you can manifest anything from your heart space. And so my spiritual awakening story is that when you manifest from your heart space, you can actually get anything that you want. And the book Four Agreements talks about how everything is love and you are love, but we can be beaten down by fear. And when I realized that, it was like, take nothing personal. Number 2, take nothing personal. And I said, you can do whatever you want out of love for yourself and for others. And so I was like, well, what would I do if I could show love to someone right now and not worry about their reaction? And the idea popped in my head. I was sitting at a coffee shop and there are policemen all around, and the idea popped in my head that I could hug all the police officers. That would be super fun, and that would be loving and kind. But I was super scared to even ask that. How would you ask a police officer to do that? Hey, can I give you a hug? Like, even now, I don't go around hugging police officers or even asking to hug them. But this day I did, and there were 7 police officers, 7, and I asked them all if I could give them a hug. That I faced my fear. I pushed myself to try something loving and kind, even if I get rejected, and I gave each one of them a hug. And this was the September of 2019, and 2 weeks went by after that where I was like the happiest I've ever been. I did not have a down day. I was so full of life and love and joy and energy. My energy was sky high. I could not believe how amazing I felt. And I didn't even take any substances. Like, it was just caffeine or something that I was drinking. You know, I was drinking coffee at a coffee shop. But then when it went away, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh no, what's happening? And that's when I started to buy as many books as I possibly could on the subject of love. So I feel like I am a love expert, but not a romantic love expert, but like an expert on how to live life out of love for yourself and for others. Just like pure unconditional love. If someone is hurting you, if someone is rude to you, if someone is abusing you, you should get away from them, but you can still love them from afar. But like, I'm not gonna go near that unsafe person because they're hurting me emotionally, they're hurting me physically, they're hurting me however they're hurting you. Wherever you believe is not healthy for you, that's okay. That's a discernment. That's an idea that you have in your head. And you do not want to be friends with bullies because you're going to just keep getting hurt. So get away from them, but love them from afar. You can still send them a nice little message like, hey, it's been great knowing you, but it's time for me to go because I do not like the way you treat me. So those are things that you can do out of love for yourself. That's what I've done out of love for myself and for others. And yeah, so that is my video today. Before I turn 40, I just wanted to get that message out to the world. I hope it finds you. I hope it helps you. I hope it encourages you. And I love you. Bye. Hi, it's me again. I just realized that I told you guys about my spiritual awakening, but I forgot to tell you that I actually recorded my reaction after I hugged the police officers, and that video is up on my channel, and I'll link it right here so you can go and watch it. That is literally the day I had spiritual awakening. And I recorded it, so now you can see it.